All right. So we are back. We got another 6 views. We Love Hip Hop Network episode going on here. You know what I'm saying? And 2020, we've kicked it off pretty good so far. We've been trying to get in touch with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? And so far, we've had a few ladies for 2020. And I was doing a radio show, We Love Hip Hop Radio, and I was playing one of your tracks. The radio show, mad fire emojis in the comment section, right? Comment gang strong, right? And they were like, yo, you need to run this tune back. So I started doing some research.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. So, with no further ado, I want to introduce you before we even get into our conversation. All right, we got Elles Moca in the motherfucking building.
Got your hand out, demanding shit like a spoiled bitch. I don't owe you nothing. These are blood, sweat, and tears. Playing years when my canty hurting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, I'm there looking through and I seen tracks from maybe the last 3-4 years, maybe, or even longer than that.
Right.
All right. So, how long have you been doing music for?
Say about 8 years now. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been in this, I've been doing music for a minute,
Yeah. And what was your first experience putting out music? Were you putting it out via SoundCloud? Were you putting it out on YouTube?
No, I started with MySpace.
The MySpace.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was just doing freestyles randomly. Just dropping them.
Okay. And then when did you start feeling like, yo, you know what? I'm catching some traction from this. I wanna start doing this for real.
Well, people were hitting me up, and the feedback with my freestyles that I was dropping was good. And at some point, it was just for fun. And then the feedback that I got was yo, you're actually sick, yo. You know what I'm saying? Keep dropping your music, And then so basically I started hitting up the studio.
Okay.
And making tracks.
Yeah. What was your first studio experience like? Was it home studio style, or were you putting some bread together and going to a studio?
Really, it was a home studio. It was one of my brethren's studio. You know, we just went over there. We're just chilling and we just cooked up some music.
What was your first song like? Was it trash or was it good? Your first song.
You're crazy.
No, because
nothing I drop is trash. Nothing.
Well, as you start as you start making more music, you start getting better. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'm just cut from a different cloth. You understand? So I don't know. I didn't even know that I was that good. I was just rapping, and people were just feeling it, and the feedback was crazy, Yeah. So it's when I went to the studio, there was several people there also, and they never heard me before, so they're just they're just who's this girl?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then, as soon as I went in the booth and I started spitting, they're okay, it was all quiet. It was dead silence.
Yeah. And what prompted you to say, you know what, I want to start making some music right now, yo? Fuck this,
In this class, watch out, builders cream, been through foul shit with no referee. Had to play the perimeter like Stephen Curry. Who's my friend? Who's my foe?
Well, just being around certain people, and people are just motivating me to do the music more, and telling me, I should drop a mixtape or something like that, So.
Yeah, and even let's fast forward and we're gonna jump around the map a little bit. To now, you got this new song, "Fuck Boy."
In the bed, yeah, I think I got a man. Yeah, shup, yeah, fuck.
All right, how did that come together? That song, what was the inspiration behind that song right there?
Well, I got the inspiration just throughout my life experience, just meeting people, and some people I met just turned out to be fuckboys. You know what I mean? Straight up,
Yeah.
I know everybody has a different take on what is a fuckboy to them? You know, everybody has different takes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, but I guess when it's coming from a female's mouth, it's kind of different. It's like, you know, it's more than one meaning here. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so like me, I just came up with this track,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I just got that inspiration from like people like, you know, just certain people, you know, that are not around me no more because, you know, it's so good.
The fuckboyism.
Yeah. So like, you know what I mean? Like, I just got inspiration like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, so for like, you know, because I know when we hear, like for men, when we hear fuckboy, like if a girl's like, you're a fuckboy, like that shit, it's like it goes inside your soul.
Yeah, it's disrespectful. You know?
You know what I'm saying?
It's meant to be disrespectful, you know? Just to be called a boy is disrespectful. Then to add the fuck in front of that is just on another level, you know what I'm saying? So if you're being called that, that's straight disrespect, you know?
So give me an example of one of the biggest fuckboyish type of incidents you've ever seen. Like, this guy's a waste, man. Like, you did that, bro?
Like, I don't know, like, you know, like really, like for me, fuckboy really means like, you know, like you're pocket watching, you're a hater, and you're hating on my success, really.
Yeah,
and in a way, you're intimidated by me because I'm a female and I'm going harder than you. That's really my take on the fuck boy. You know, in a nutshell, you are a pum pum. You know what I'm saying? You're a pussy boy. You know what I mean? Like straight. You know, it's meant to be disrespectful because, you know, that's just how I feel with you. You know, you're a fuck boy. So, you know, like in a nutshell, yeah, you know, and you know, yo. You know, because I don't know, a lot of men be moving like fuckboys, you know, pissing girls off and shit. And just hating on the whole process, you know?
Yeah, you know,
So,
I've heard some different cases, like, you know, driving girls' cars to go pick up a next shotty and different things
that's
like that.
that's waste. That's whack.
You know what
like,
I'm
that's
saying?
not even on my level. Like, I can't see that. You know what I mean? Like, real talk.
Oh, man. Okay,